I wish you wouldn't have told me.
Right. So right now they can hear us. I mean, we would be quiet. This is
We're
like
live now.
backstage
We're live
stuff.
now.
Right
Oh, this is so weird. Why am I not backstage?
Hit the intro.
I can't see me.
I got the
can't see
feedback
it.
last time. It's like, why do you pull us out? So now I
Hello?
love you guys.
In my
Why
That was
face.
the first time you were accused of pulling out.
Hey,
See, and it happened.
The infamous Illuminati.
I claim shenanigans. You delayed that on purpose. There's no way out of 107 episodes, that's a one time you're going to accidentally do that.
I thought you were going to click the next promo.
I went to click it, and then I told you it's gonna catch us like.
No, but the next one, you're not even done yet.
What's the next one? Ah,
You,
you meant right?
there's like 3 more.
All right. Hold on.
We got
See,
the
this is
spider
like the
spider
longest pause
tumblers.
ever.
Let's do the whole
Jesus
thing.
Christ. Can we
Remy,
get the show
amateurs.
going?
What's
Think
this?
about Rob.
This was a bad idea. My bad.
Sorry, Rob.
I messed this up.
Next one, really fast.
Anybody else get goosebumps when they feel that Superman is carrying Lois around Metropolis with that music?
Yeah.
Nope.
Star Wars.
Not Star Wars, man. Superman. Oh, we do have a guest joining us today. For some reason, I left them on the screen and then I pulled them out. So I don't know. So Remy is onto something. I'm a jerk when it comes to
It's not
Like
like you
Mark-
pull out either.
yeah, like Mark pointed. My pullout game is extreme trash, by the way. Like, yeah. So we're gonna introduce our guest, but first, roll the clip.
So look, I don't begrudge anybody who wants to eat it, whatnot, but no, I like
Meat.
I like meat. I like meat. I said it. There you go. Clip that. I know it's gonna get clipped, and somebody's gonna frickin' use it, and I'm gonna be showing up all over the place saying, "I like meat." It's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Fat Stacks on Comics.
A half naked
The
guy
meat
like
man.
that.
When
So
you
we
think of
don't
meat,
have-
I want you to think of me.
Oh, we do.
I do, Dad.
No, I
How you
think
doing?
of Rob. It's like his barbecue. I just love when my meat is all over his grill.
I love every time that Mark goes down a rabbit hole of Salt Bay. I start getting messages about, I'm thinking of you.
I wouldn't be here
I
without Rob's
can't
meat.
see him without thinking about me. I like that.
So yeah, you like meat. That's what's up. Thank you for being here, sir. How are you? Before we get into our shenanigans and say what's up to the chat.
I am super pendificalist. Thanks for asking.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It's super, it's stupendous, it's ridiculous, it's all together. It's super pendificalist.
Oh, the Remy Q. Hold on. I'm sorry, Rob. Remy Q. Can we get a replay?
What's that? No.
He's like, no, that one burnt.
Oh shit. Let's see. Thank you for joining us, Rob. Let's say what's up to the chat really quickly. Really quickly, but there's like 1,000 messages. Miss Crucius, what is going on? Eli, thank you for being here, collecting with Dirge. Paul, Brian LCS, Mrs. Lynx.
What's up?
And sorry that I'm not saying in the house. I'm just trying to be quick. Austin LeMay in the house, even though I said I wasn't going to say that, but Austin LeMay is here. Evil Mike.
How
what
about you say their name and we all say in the house?
Oh, okay. We could try that. Ready? Trev the shipping guru.
In the house.
Back in the building, back in effect.
Pocan Joe.
In la casa.
In the house.
We can't do that. Dr. Bob Hoot.
In the birdhouse.
We can do that one.
Well, boy.
In the house.
Well,
In the nest.
Am I doing good?
Rob might grill you. Well, boy.
I jumped. Gary B, the casual comic guy. What is up, dude? How you doing?
In the house.
I'm gonna be on the 1011. I think first week in October.
Yay.
Ryan Riley in the house. He
the
won a
house.
giveaway last week.
What's up? In la casa.
Circumstances in the building. See
In the
Bizzle.
house. In the house.
Comics by the Bay.
In the
In the
house.
water.
Yo, big time collectibles in the spot in the
In
house.
the house.
What's up, bro?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rob Fat Sacks of Comics is here.
In my house.
In the house.
Profesional.
Beckerman.
In the house.
Wow.
It's not like he's working.
Most impressive.
All right, I think that's everybody for right now. Aggressively relaxing. Oh, how you doing? Aggressively relaxing.
In the house.
Dr. Von Hood with the £2 super chat. Let's see what Rob likes again.
That's like
Oh.
$60.
You will see it,
So
sir.
look, I don't begrudge anybody who wants to eat it, whatnot, but no, I like. I like meat. I like meat. I said it. There you go. Clip that. I know it's going to get clipped, and somebody's going to frickin' use it, and I'm going to be showing up all over the place saying, "I like meat."
Happy
In the
belated
house.
No.
I like the buff guy that you have. In
I
the
like
middle.
this new intro style. I used to say "sup."
Yeah, in the house. Happy belated birthday to Izzy versus birthday was yesterday. Kenny Bird, the bird, the bird is the word. Kenny Bird in the house. Seth 11. What is going on, dude?
In the house.
Forever.
What happened to Seth 137?
It's the worst. What, Seth, I like you. I don't know why you come here, but I like you.
That's a fellow Texan, too.
Yeah. Cali Comics in the building.
In the house.
We got everybody. How's everybody doing? Wellness check.
You look different, DJ.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, I got the lights off. What happens is I was
Is that what it
vibing.
is?
Yeah, I was here in the room. I shut the lights off. I had some candles burning. I had some R&B.
Barry Manilow on, yeah.
Oh, you're about to read an omnibus.
And I was like, I would play the music, but I'm monetized again. But I'm not. And I was like, that R&B.
He's trying to make a new GAI. Hashtag GAI.
We could get to that. Mark, how you doing, sir?
I'm tired. How are you?
All right. I'm fine. Nick.
Yeah.
Doing great today. I can't wait to discuss a little matter of business that I have.
Busy day.
Especially since we're up on the big screen in several households right now. So, yeah. Good to be here.
Hi.
Good to be
We already told you you can't say that word, Nick. It's not okay. You don't have to discuss it.
trying to figure out which word. There's so many words.
So many words you use you shouldn't say in public.
That's true.
Tyler, how you doing?
I'm good. Today is
Looks
the
like
anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation.
Oh, anniversaries today.
Yeah, because we're talking anniversaries, so I shout out to that proclamation. One of my faves.
What other proclamations are there?
Oh, so many good ones.
What are your top 5 proclamations?
Your
Rob,
Mount Rushmore.
No,
Your Mount
top
Rushmore of
three.
proclamations.
I
just
proclaim
named
one.
one. One other
I
one.
can't think
One
of any
other
off the top.
proclamation.
Three.
I'm
I
not
think we'll
thinking
get.
of
Bell
anything off the
proclamation.
We'll probably get the third fun fact before we get the rest of those.
What does that mean?
What's up?
Mark is also a big fan. That's what's up.
In the house.
Remy, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. Tired.
What?
Yeah.
No, wrong station. Steven C in the building. What's up? Rob Fatstacks, how you going, sir?
I'm ecstatic to be here, sir. Thank you for having me with you.
Are you?
It's an
Why?
honor to be here amongst such individuals.
Rapscallions.
and Tyler.
Yeah. See, Rob, if this was the Titanic, we'd be in steerage right now, dancing to like Irish folk music.
That's
No,
fine.
we'd be in the
You wanna
boat
go to a
floating
real
away
party?
as he waves at us from the big boat.
They just call it folk
Yeah,
music.
Meanwhile, Tyler would be laid out on the couch getting drawn naked.
Yeah.
Nick,
In
so
the
if you
nude.
watch Titanic, you would
Just
get that
the
reference.
I don't even know what that is.
Just the feet. All right, so
He had
real quick,
excellent feet.
before we get into the agenda, shout out to the sponsors. So, as always, big ups to Jose Gonzalez over at Spidey's Powder Tumblers for all your custom-made powder coated steel stainless Rubik's tumblers. Spidey, hit up Spidey. Also, big shout out to the comic book chiropractor. Hit him up on IG at comic_chiropractor for all your pressing, cleaning, and stuff. I send him some books. He sent me some pictures. They're on the way back. They were like 2.0s. He's guaranteeing 9.8s.
Big time.
Or your money back.
Yeah, that's a lie, obviously. And also make sure you bookmark October 20th through the 22nd, which is Comics Curing Cancer, the only weekend that's important in the comic book community. Special guest auctions, original art, CGC, CBS slabs, signed books, major keys, giveaways, and the prize
Oh
wheel.
my goodness.
If you
I
like
guess this
to
weekend
donate-
isn't important, but okay.
What? No, I mean it's always important, but I'm just saying, like when it's actually fucking Tyler. All right,
This
let's move
is
on.
the Emancipation Proclamation weekend. You know that.
Oh shit! That was oops. I
Has
wasn't
anything to do with comics? Because DJ did specify most important weekend in comics.
I like to think of the Emancipation Proclamation is for everyone, even comics.
That's true.
Did they make an illustrated version of it?
I hope so.
Probably.
TM Nerdy, what is going on? Hey, House of X Entertainment, thank you for being here.
In the house.
House of X in the house, 100%.
In the house.
Yeah, I kind of whatever. We have an important C3 announcement coming up later, but first, I'm gonna turn the reins over to Nicholas. Nick, what is up, pal?
So I want to give a shout out, first and foremost, to we talk about community a lot, and not too many shops out there really engage or converse with us a lot, but Big Time Collectibles is not one of those shops. You'll see on my Instagram, you'll see on their Instagram, you'll see on Mark's Instagram, everybody in our little group, our Instagram, we show how involved the guys over at BTC are within our community. You'll see Nelson with Legion of Comics shirts on. You'll see him with C-List E-Man shirts on. Sooner or later with a Knicks Kicks and Comics shirt, but I digress. But right now they got a great sale going on. If you guys know I'm the 9.5 man, BTC is running a 9.9 mystery box with guaranteed CGC 9.9 comic. Now, I am fortunate enough to go help Nelson out at the shop, and these guys get pallets of slab boxes on the regular. I'm talking probably 60 to 80, 25 slab boxes a week. All right? And I help out. And when I tell you they've got 9.9s.
Hold on, wait a minute. What was that? You're going too fast.
No, I just want to show the sheer amount.
So you stole them all? You stole all these and no one gets them now?
No, what I'm doing now is I'm bagging them. I'm going to maybe I'll be returning them to the shop on Monday. But these are a little sample of what's available in the box. all 9.9s. We have DC foil, convention exclusives, Delato Fire. I don't know if this one's making it back to the shop.
That's the Bryce Comics?
No, this is not the Bryce Comics.
Oh, okay.
So that one's never been used.
Right. My personal favorite, with the custom label, 9.9. Esteban, can you see it?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Is that the Mexican foil?
Why
No,
is
those are the facsimiles that just came out.
Oh,
Oh wow.
9.9. When I tell you that
I'm sexy.
this mystery box sale has foils, blue labels, yellow labels signed and remarked, all for $200. Sale's going on right now over at BigTimeCollectibles.com.
so just to confirm, that mystery box is guaranteed one CGC 9.9 comic slabbed up, free shipping to the United States. It's only $199.99. The pre-sale started today at 8 p.m. Eastern. BTC Gold members, which I am a gold member, as well as a bunch of you on the panel, we always get our stuff an hour early, and that really pays off. And shipping starts Monday the 25th.
This is literally from one box. I think 13 out of 25 were 9.9s.
All right, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us. Put 6 of those to the side, and we expect them next week. Thank you.
Okay, you got it.
Nah, I'm
Thank you,
teasing.
guys. Thank you, Nelson, over at BTC.
That is amazing.
Best online retailer in the game.
And this is the thing too, is like once the mystery boxes are gone, and they will be gone. I mean, if you buy a 9.8 slab, you could just get a 9.9 off the rip.
Yeah, that happens with a lot of people that post that where they buy or pre-order 9.8 slabs from Big Time. They post where you send them a 9.9 instead.
Holy shit. We only have 15 left, and most likely will be gone soon. Those are the 15 that Nick stole today, Nelson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just wants to verify he gets those back before he sells them.
Yeah.
Trying to get the whole wall 9.9.
He has counted the slabs. He knows how many are left.
That's
Reading
Nick
between the lines.
Jordan.
Nick, bring Mark 15 slabs back.
Listen, and in all seriousness, it's a pleasure to go to that shop. And as a comic book collector, I appreciate those guys more than they know. So thank you guys.
I'm just going to abuse that today.
It sounds so much better than it did.
Well, how did it sound before?
I don't know. It was like muffled.
Like,
now it's
like far away.
Yeah,
That sounds
like you got
clear.
that thing on point now.
Oh, because it's within StreamYard. So I loaded the sound effect in StreamYard. So I have that. I have, of
Ah.
course. PTC
In the house.
in the house. Rob, we apologize, sir.
I'm ready for some tacos.
This is, you know,
That was DJ.
again, this is
That'd be
steering.
amazing if you could play that and then you have somebody at our house like walk in and bring us all tacos like in each one of our houses.
That'd be phenomenal.
That would be
Put it
amazing.
on the agenda.
Yes.
Taco party.
Damn it. Now what do we want to talk about?
All right, so obviously the whole topic of discussion of the week, Ahsoka. We're all caught up on Ahsoka.
What's that? Oh yeah, I'll be there in 1 second.
No, Remy Q.
We should just wait for Remy to get back.
No,
That's
you
a good
guys
idea.
go ahead. It's fine. It's, I gotta go, do the thing with the thing and help out with that thing.
Look, it's confirmed. Nick has sticky finger.
There is still some Brooklyn left in me, I guess.
You want to just sit here quietly and wait, and for Remy watches that entire episode?
Who isn't, Seth? Especially for tacos. This will be a lot quicker than last week because there's a lot less to say.
All right, so start.
Hey, first of all, we need
At least
our Melrose Place update.
How is there less to say?
Well, I guess a lot happened, but I just thought last episode was so much better. This was another good episode. I'm on episode 5, and the guest star again. They should just sign her full time, right?
It's funny because Heather Locklear wasn't even in season 1.
I know.
Gotcha lying.
I'm watching.
Nick puts us to
That's
work
all
at
I'm
BTC whenever he goes to the shop. Thanks for your help, Nick. Oh,
They're afraid
sure
they
you pat-
put a finger
make-
off.
make
Oh,
sure you
don't-
pat him
don't-
down as he leaves. Like if he
Don't,
works at
don't
the
thank
Gap.
me. You just gave me 16 9.9 slabs. Thank you.
You've already thanked him.
So Ahsoka, Tyler, what are your thoughts on Ahsoka? Not to be confused with
Apparently,
Ahsoka.
I don't think I should start because I think everyone else has more. I just thought it was a good episode.
You know what?
And
Let's
they
go to
just
our
set
guy.
a lot of. They set a lot of stuff up.
Let's go to Mr. Rob Faststacks as our esteemed guest, sir, visiting us down here in the working class. What do you think of Ahsoka?
Yeah, like Tyler said, actually, it's a setup episode. We got to meet our long lost, or have our awkward high school reunion essentially at the end of the film or the end of the episode.
Mhm.
Yeah, it had some interesting stuff, but nothing that was like earth shattering to me out of the episode. I thought, but it was a solid episode because it moved the story along and it introduced some concepts. But really, I thought the most interesting of everything was actually getting to listen to Ray Park and hear more about the little seeds that he's dropping about not only his past but what his ultimate plan is, because his involvement in all this isn't really about money. So it's really quite interesting to see what his end goal is.
Ray Park?
Ray Stevenson. But
Ray
same
Stevens, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Mark, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought this episode was exceptional in terms of what it dropped. Like starting from the rip, it explains that in this galaxy, across the galaxy, is actually documented in the Jedi Council orders, like their notes, like this. It explained why the space whales would go to where Ahsoka wants them to go. It's a natural progression path. Like seeing the rings around this planet that were the bones of the, like it put all of that stuff that had you head scratching at the end. They're just gonna ride a fucking well through hyperspace and get where you need to go. As a matter of fact, yes, because they're not just aimlessly flying through space. They're going to a specific spot and back, a spot that everyone knows about. So it brought all of that loose end type stuff. Even with the other galaxy, we're going to a new galaxy. Some people are pissed about that. Well, kind of we're going, or kind of we're not. This is a known place, you know. I thought that was amazing. Ray Stevenson actually getting a little bit meta with Star Wars' formula, I thought was fantastic. He's like, I've seen this. The empires rise, they fall. Then the empires rise, they fall. I'm here to put a stop to it. Finally, I'm like, yes. Leave this motherfucker in this galaxy alive. Do not kill this character off. Let him exist forever in the history of this lore. Amazing. Like Ezra Bridger showing up was great. It was a little sweetheart. He looked like Jesus, like Flo pointed out, like with his outfit and everything. I'm like, they didn't do much with it. I think they drug it out. Those little breaks in the dialogue really hurt that scene. But we got him in an Ezra moment, just sitting there looking at Sabine, and having watched enough Rebels now, I got it. I caught that little nuance of the character was on. Like he would just stand there and look at her because he's always been trying to impress that girl. And just being present was impressive in that moment. And
Ezra was trying to clap them cheeks.
Not
Yo,
yet.
we're not even talking about Thrawn's entrance with that busted empire. Like, I'm like, who is this dude with the gold mask? This looks amazing. Like, he kept this shit put together with like just rags. This is amazing. Like,
Yeah, as Izzy just pointed out, unfortunately Ray Stevenson passed, so Balin staying around forever is probably not gonna happen.
dude, I hope to God they keep that character alive in this mythology. Like, that's what I want them to do. Like,
I think
honor
they
that
could recast
by
him.
keeping that character forever.
Yeah,
The
they should
opposite of
recast
what
him.
they did to Black Panther.
It's dope. So even like when we were talking about last week about the lightsaber battle, and how he was moving slow and methodical, it dawned on me like after the episode, I was just like, it's like when Darth Vader in that game for the Wii, the Star Wars game, and how you fought with him in the first board, and he was just walk slow. You couldn't run or anything, and it was like slow and methodical.
What What about the little fun little nugget with our Ahsoka sitting there and go ahead and tell me a story, and starting off with a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
I clapped. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah,
They're
that'd
hitting
be
it right,
good.
man.
Nick,
And
what
for
do
it
you-
to be that character who's like the longest standing character through the mythology of Star Wars. Like I thought
Yeah,
that,
that
he's
robot?
been alive for 4,500 years, so
yeah,
that
he's
may
like
be
from
the
the
guy.
old Republic.
Oh shit.
And then for him to even get meta also and tell history in parts 1, 2, and 3,
Yeah.
the way the episodes go.
Yeah, it was just, dude. I think that this had the most out of any of the episodes so far. Like with the payoffs, with what they did. Like we now know that the witches of Death or whatever are actively running from something, and we don't know what it is in that galaxy they're stuck in. I assume it's that alien race that I can't remember the name of that I've learned about. Here.
Xenomorphs.
Yeah, that's them, xenomorphs.
Yeah, xenomorphs.
Yeah, but so there's a lot that they like you said, it was a setup episode, but to countless storylines that they
Oh, shit. Sean doesn't know. Oh snap! Big shout out to Sean Franklin.
Dude, the witches were amazing. They looked amazing.
And let's talk about the stormtroopers. Look how great they looked.
I think they're called night troopers, right?
Yep.
Were they?
Yeah.
What were they called?
Night troopers.
That's tight. I'm for it. I'm for it.
What the
That
problem?
was awesome.
I mean, if we're all Star Wars fans, we know once they introduce a cool villain that they're usually not going to stick around long. And I hope there's a little bit more of a backstory with this.
Well,
Yeah, I like
Thrawn's
seeing
gonna be the big
his,
bad in the next.
seeing Thrawn's ship in that condition is right where we left it in Rebels too. Like it was like they. I mean, it makes sense because it's Filoni, but down to the repairs where, like, I went back and looked again. I'm like, 'cause I'd seen the scene where Ezra takes them with the whales through hyperspace and the damaged ship, and it was in all the right spots. Like the details that Filoni is putting into this is just exceptional.
I'm not really there for the Star Wars lore yet. I like what's going on now, but then when you hit me with, oh, the witches were born over here and they got coffee at the Star Wars Star, and it's like shit that I don't care about. That's why I'm like, man.
I'm all for these witches, like as this being their introduction kind of thing. Really, I think they're introducing them well. You lose me at now. Let me tell you about Ray. That's where you fucking lose me. I'm out.
This is also a time where it ties into the games. Like you see the Witches of Dathomir in Jedi Survivor, and then also a lot of lore from the Rebels. It seems like it's going to be coming to fruition here in this show too. So, yeah, I'm psyched about it too.
For me, I thought
I'm sorry, I did like when they brought up the Bogan Jedi and stuff. The whole idea of all these Jedi they're trained outside of the temple in the wild type stuff, which is up until in the first movies and stuff. That's pretty much all we've met, right? We've seen Luke, we've seen Rey. These are all Jedi raised outside of the Jedi Council stuff, and it's interesting that then Luke, who had been essentially brought up that way, then tries to recreate what had failed, only to have it fail again for him later on. So it's these little pieces that they all start tying and connecting dots, which is kind of fun.
And it's kind of a callback as well, because in the Heir to the Empire book that I'm reading for the first time, Thrawn has a Jedi. They're called Dark Jedi that were trained and moved and operated outside of like the organization of the actual council. And he's rocking with one in Heir to the Empire. Like there's one is his right-hand man who's kind of bossing him around. So
Joris
like,
Saboeth.
huh?
Joris Saboeth.
That's it.
bless you.
I didn't want to jack up the nameth.
Yo, so for me, I thought there was a lot going on with explaining the whole and it's funny because that was my issue last week, right? With the space whales. It's just like, yo, stupid ass space whales. And they literally were like, yo, shut up, motherfucker. And they did the space whales and all that stuff. Yo, the shit with the bones, I was just like, I was on the edge of my seat, literally at the edge. I was like, holy shit, that sucked me in. The cinematography and the shots, the symmetrical, I love symmetrical Stanley Kubrick type shots where it's like the subject in the middle and everything is the same around.
When the ship came up. Yeah, when the ship came up, just straight at you.
That was super Kubrick in my mind. I think introducing Thrawn, I thought it was dope how they didn't introduce him as like this menacing dude. Like you could tell he was menacing, but he wasn't like a bad guy per se. But you could tell something's hidden there. I like that. I didn't like Ezra being introduced in that episode. I think they just crammed too much in because we got Thrawn, we got the Night Troopers. Your boy, what's his name? Enoch. Fantastic. The gold-faced trooper.
Yeah, he was cool as shit.
I was like, yo, easily the clean. I thought Captain Phasma was really cool when she was introduced in those.
Should have been.
Yeah.
But then look at Boba Fett, how he was introduced for 5 minutes and died in the Star.
That's what they did with Phasma.
That's what they do in Star Wars.
Ezra's appearance was a little was rather quick considering how it was nobody knew where he was supposedly or if he was alive or dead. But oh, look at that. We got 10 minutes, no problem.
So
it's almost like
Gary,
there was a map to him.
yeah. So Gary B says Thrawn had presence. That's exactly
Right
the vibe
here.
that I got from him. Where it was like, Bane, do you feel in charge? Like that's what I got from Thrawn.
And
That
that's
was a little
historically.
thing. I mean, the way he looked took a little bit away from it for
he
me.
did look mad corny. Yeah.
No,
But-
the weight on him, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting like a vertical, slim.
He was a little squat for what we would have expected, but Thrawn's thing is that he is a tactician by nature, right? And that's his
Yeah,
his
I guess
thing. That's how he
that's-
got to where he was in a entire government that did not look on it highly at anybody
a
who
Golden Corral
wasn't
track
human
captain.
looking, right? So
That's true.
I would expect him to be thinking.
Just one random thing, because I am that guy that pauses stuff. So the wife doesn't watch it with me. So she was doing something and I'll pause it and be like, oh my God, you don't understand how cool this is, right? So literally I go to her, she was in the kitchen, possibly washing dishes. So I go to her, she was in yo, and I was just like, I love the show so much because they took out everything kiddie that I hate about Star Wars. Like this is a serious ass show. I go sit back down, pause it, rock turtles. I was like, oh God.
Creatures are clutch in Star Wars. They always have, all the way
What
from
do you
like
mean?
Glacier
Got
Stone and-
What do you mean?
you don't have
I need my
Star Wars-
boy.
And I love turtles, man. I'm like, you look at these.
I
Like,
hate
Yeah, I
it.
was saying more
the new
hermit
Baby
crab
Yoda.
than turtles, but
I was just because I hate the Ewoks. I think the Ewoks are a stain on the lore of Star Wars.
what are you talking about? Battle for Endor is the greatest move. No, I can't even say it. Caravan of Courage was the
Yeah, 1000%. If he came out and was just like, "Oh my God, it's me, Thrawn," that would have been terrible. All right. Anything else to add about Ahsoka?
Have any more episodes to go? 2 more?
Those. All right.
Lot
So
to wrap up. in that.
This was episode 6, right?
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought that it managed to resolve a lot of the Star Wars Rebel plot threads while giving us something new in the process.
You know, Remy's ending comments always just seem to put a bow on everything we talk about. It's just
Remy is the king of transitions.
yes.
Oh, look at those guns. Remy Q, my guy, my brother from another mother.
Yes, sir.
Maniac Cop. Did you watch it?
I did. If you're talking about the 1988 blockbuster Maniac Cop, yes, I did watch it.
Thoughts?
It was okay. Yeah, he's grabbing a lighter. The little one. Sorry.
It's all good.
the little one.
Yeah,
grabbing
I
a lighter.
watched
That
it.
sounds safe.
I see smoke. Yeah, I see smoke behind you. You didn't like it?
It was all right. It was all right. I got to tell you, and I mean, my fault. It's the movie's 30 years old. But the part that you told me about, the plot of the killer, literally was in the last half hour of the movie. Like, I was like, man, there's no mystery to that at all. Like, the whole Bruce Campbell thing, that had nothing to do with it. It's really choppy, too. Did you notice the difference when they had the mayor there? Was that shot, like, afterwards? I felt like they had, like, a roll switch or something because, like, some of the footage was horrible. And...
It was the 80s.
No, you're right.
No, I'm saying like I really felt like because whenever they showed the mayor, it was always in the mayor's office,
Mhm.
and it was like horrible footage. And I was like, you guys had a different mayor, and I don't know if he like died on set or you didn't like him, but they swapped him out and they ran out of
Alec
money.
Baldwin shot him.
Yeah, and they just had to like use like somebody's home video camera to film
Sounds
it,
like-
and they just added this like they would have like a scene with the mayor. It was awful, and then they
Sounds
would
like
go
Secret
back to the
Invasion.
regular movie, and I was like, I can tell you edited this in, like it was very obvious. Some of the shots were weird too, like the first girl that died. By the way, in the first 5 minutes, this is in the streets of New York. All right, first 5 minutes, there's two thugs, worst thugs in the history of the world, because they can't incapacitate this lady, like steal this lady's bag, and she runs into the arms of the maniac cop, which he picks her up off the ground. And that guy's Terminator, by the way, and a lot younger than what I thought too. They made him seem like he was an old guy from like back in the day. He was like this legendary cop. He's a young dude, and you shoot him, he doesn't die. Doesn't make sense. I don't know.
He's the maniac cop.
I don't know. It was all over the place. And like I said, there was weird scenes. Like, so in the beginning, the girl's running away from the guys. It's nighttime, right? Maniac cop grabs her by the neck, strangles her out, snaps her neck, throws her down, right? The scene is very clearly in front of
Classic.
like it's in front of like a park, right? And then they cut to the morning. All right. All these
Yeah.
cops are around. This girl is now in this like caged basketball court. And I was like, that's not where she died at. Maybe he moved the body. And then they're like throwing the thugs up against the fence. And I was like, did these guys hang around for 6 hours? While they like, did they just look at the dead body for 6 hours while the cops came and then accuse them of killing her? It was choppy. It was very choppy.
So the thugs were still there with the body?
They were still there. It was morning. Clearly, it was morning. And then they were like,
never stay
they're
with
like,
the
"We know
body.
that
I've
they-
never got caught with the body.
we know these guys killed this girl." And they're like, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it really was some maniac cop. And they're like, no, there was an eyewitness that saw both of them try to rob her. I was like, no, are you kidding me? You're going to pick those guys out of a lineup, and then they're going to hang around until the morning and get arrested. It was awful. It wasn't awful. It was entertaining, but it was corny entertainment. I don't know. This is the thing. If you watch Maniac Cop, you don't expect it to be Avatar, right? So I'm like, I guess in that sense.
Oh hell no! I wouldn't. Yeah,
I'm just saying, like that was the thing.
Way
Like,
better
I
than
watched
Avatar.
it, and I didn't. I knew from the title alone,
Maniac Cop.
Maniac Cop. But they did. They made several sequels. I'm gonna watch the other ones. I don't know why I'm gonna watch the other ones.
There's
I don't know why
more?
they made the other ones.
There's 3 total.
It's crazy.
Can
let
you
me give
still say thug in 2023?
Is thug offensive?
Oh, definitely.
I have to throw out all my Tupac albums.
Definitely.
Especially on today, the anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation.
These guys, look, she's walking away from like a diner, and one of them's like down low, and like the hand comes out from the fence and grabs her leg, and she like gets tripped up, and then another guy comes out from the alley. They can't steal her bag. She literally fights these guys off, and then there's a 20-minute run towards the maniac cop.
Yeah.
It's this deal. Officer! Yeah, and he's just like this shadowy figure. Officer, thank goodness. Choke her out, and then let's wait 6 hours in the morning and then we get arrested.
All right. So can I just chime in on, you said the film quality, right? So anything that had to do with the parade, mayor's office, well, not the mayor's office, but the parade stuff, that was all shot guerrilla style because they didn't have a permit to shoot. So that was actually the real St. Patrick's Day parade that they shot footage at.
I believe
So
that.
they-
Yeah, I could see that. And they do that in movies. I mean, especially older movies, like you see that kind of thing. You can tell where they like, they'll like take a shot of a crowd, and you can tell, all right, they weren't able to get 3,000 extras, so they use this particular shot. But
AI
the
was
mayor
invented.
scene specifically was like, it was really bad. It was the quality was horrible. The audio was horrible, and instantly I thought there was something wrong with the
No.
feed. And then it was like, no, this is every time they click to the mayor, it's him and one other guy in the office, and they're like talking about how, they did something scandalous with the cop that they threw in jail and he got chopped up. And he didn't even look that bad. His face wasn't that bad. Like that's what I don't. Again, he was a young dude. Like they try to like make him, I guess, scarier. But I thought his hands had better makeup than his face did.
Oh, Maniac Cop would definitely be a Dark Horse comic for sure.
I'm surprised Maniac Cop is not already a comic book. Rob, you've ever seen Maniac Cop?
Negative.
You broke my heart, Fredo.
I'm sorry, I cannot bring more to this conversation.
Based on Remy's positive review, shout out to Rotten Tomatoes. Would you see this movie?
Give him $50.
It's not high on my list.
I don't think so.
You either, Tyler, you won't watch it?
Only because he spoiled so much.
Tyler
I feel like I'm robbed of those moments now.
Tyler should see it just
I think-
because Remy said it's corny, and we know that Tyler likes anything.
This is the thing. Somebody should watch it because I feel like the people that enjoyed it back in the day
Deep
don't
Fun Maniac Cop.
understand what they're seeing now. I think there's like some of that nostalgia that hits you, and so like you accept it more. We need fresh eyes to see this.
Yo, see, Austin knows what's up. Let's all chip in and buy the Maniac Cop license.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I got some change around here.
Yeah, $5. That's...
The Maniac Cop license would take off like hotcakes in 2023.
I mean, hey, all-star cast. I'll give it to them. They did have like the cast was. I couldn't believe all these people were in this horrible movie. Like that was crazy. But then I mean, I guess it was just before anybody was anybody. Like I imagine if you went to Bruce Campbell and you had Maniac Cop, like, and you're like, hey, can you sign this for me? You'd be like, I literally will give you money so that you can have the rights just to burn this. Like he wants nothing to do with that movie.
Well, you have to remember the thing about Bruce Campbell as well. He is a legend. He's a legend of schlock. So, the fact that he was in a schlock film doesn't surprise me.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Maniac Cop is the best Bruce Campbell movie in the history of Bruce and Campbell's.
Sorry, Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Bruce Lee. Fun fact, I guess is I don't know if it's a fun fact because it's like I'm gonna say fun fact and then you're gonna be like, that's not a fun fact. What's fun about
I'll
that?
let you know.
It's not even a fact. Thank you. So my wife comes home one day and she was like, oh my God, like one of her coworkers, she's like, oh my God, whatever her name is, Diane. Oh, Diane's husband was in this movie that you like. And I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, oh, in this movie that you like about like the cop and whatever, that's a killer. And I was like, okay. Yeah, he's like a cop that's like heavy set. And I was like, oh shit, that's the cop. Like, so she works with like one of the cops, like whatever, wives or whatever, which was pretty cool because I fucking love that movie. So I was just like, oh my God.
FYI, Jake LaMotta, the boxer, was in it, as well as Sam Raimi.
And Richard Roundtree. Richard Roundtree was the mayor. Shaft, the original Shaft.
Shut your mouth.
No, he was the police chief. He was the mayor.
Oh, he was the police chief. I apologize.
Yeah, he was the police chief.
And I thought you didn't like the movie, Remy Q.
I mean, I watched it. Spoiler, they walk into a hall and didn't see a giant maniac cop with a sword knife thing.
All right, so
just to be clear, the licensing is not up for grabs. It's actively in development under HBO since 2019 for a television series on HBO.
Not HBO.
hey, at least it's not Disney Plus.
No, I would accept Disney. I would accept Disney. Disney would make sense. HBO, I expected better.
Maniac Cop.
Disney would destroy Maniac Cop.
It'll get passed down to Max. Don't worry.
Yeah. That'll be dope. But if it's on HBO,
Apple TV Maniac Cop, that's what I want. Apple TV Maniac Cop.
You know her as Zendaya, but you've never seen her as the Maniac Cop.
Come over to Roku channel.
Anyways, I'll watch. I'll see if I can watch 2 this week and maybe follow up with 3. That might make it better.
I'll tell. 2 is phenomenal. It's another masterpiece. It's a masterclass in filmmaking. 3 is terrible. So I'll just tell you straight up, 3 is garbage.
You should have told him that from the start.
No, but 1 and 2 are like the best things ever.
The story of how he left the prison is what's so.
AR's got it.
Yeah, all right.
Next week, Comic Tom will talk about how Maniac Cop is blowing up, and
You know how in Across the Spider-Verse, Miles has a BLM pen? Do you think a modern day Maniac Cop will have a Blue Lives Matter pen on?
I just call them cops where I'm from.
Moving on. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do some giveaways. I'm going to give away 3 books to the chat tonight, and then we're also going to do the drawing for the links box. So the Patreon members links box, we're going to do it a week early because unfortunately we're not going to do an episode next week, or I won't be involved if the gentleman decides to do an episode.
Yeah.
Drawing.
It's my anniversary.
It's my anniversary.
We're allowed to take off on our anniversary. What other anniversary is it, Tyler?
Well, it's funny you ask. It's actually the anniversary. It might be the biggest anniversary of the year. Besides the Emancipation Proclamation, on this day in 1994, Friends debuted. I think that kind of goes along with the Emancipation Proclamation. That might have been a choice.
I will honestly sit here and tell you, I have never watched a full episode of Friends.
What?
Pivot.
Swear to God, never
Ross
watched.
and Rachel?
I've never watched a full episode of Friends. It's a true
Chandler and
story.
Monica?
I know of the characters. I've seen clips, but I've never seen a whole
Joey and
episode.
Phoebe.
Mr. Heckles?
Who?
Janice.
Paul Rudd?
Rocky, Janet, Miss
Brad
Dr. Scott,
Pitt? Brad,
Brad,
Pitt's in that.
Janet, Rocky, Dr. Scott,
Mrs. Potts.
Friends
Gunther.
Friends is the most overrated show in the history of mankind. But today, like literally right before,
that is a false statement, sir. The
go.
most overrated show of all time is Seinfeld.
I can agree with that. I haven't seen it all, though.
I think Seinfeld is pretty dope.
So my problem with Seinfeld, and I haven't seen it all, I think I've seen the first 2 seasons, is I like everyone except Seinfeld.
So hold
What
on, wait
do
a
you
minute.
mean you don't like Seinfeld?
He's not
To make
funny.
it clear, Rob wasn't talking about the show Friends. He just hates his real friends.
Yeah.
That's why I come here to virtual friends that I can
Yeah.
turn off.
Like,
No,
maybe
Jerry
3 people.
Seinfeld is the weakest character on that show. Like it
And
shouldn't
that's
be called
the-
Seinfeld,
that's the
it should be called
problem.
George.
Because I'm a big Everybody Loves Raymond fan, and he cracks me up. If they replace Seinfeld with Ray Romano, I think it would be a perfect show.
You look like a Everybody Loves Raymond fan.
That's the worst
Fucking
show.
love.
Yeah, you
Everybody
look like you
Loves
watch fucking CBS. Get out of here.
Raymond. Such a good show. Holds up too.
Speaking of shows, so CBR released the list of the 20 greatest TV shows in history. So 20 greatest TV shows in history across all genres. We lost Remy Q for a sec.
I know I'm going to riot.
Let's start
What was
with
number-
Mark. What do you think is going to be in the top 5 TV shows of all time?
Lost. I think
Wrong.
Lost should definitely be in it.
Wrong. Nick, what do you think is going to be in the top 5 TV shows of all time? Chat, and you also chime in too. What do you think is going to be in the top 5 TV shows of all time? Just don't go to the
Can we
website.
just spew them out?
No,
MASH.
No, you don't want people talking over each other. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
MASH.
That's a good one.
Incorrect. Mr. Rob Fat Sacks of Comics.
The Wire.
The Wire's in the top 5. Tyler,
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad is in the top 5. Remy Q.
My favorite?
No.
No,
What do
no.
you think is in the top 5 TV shows of all time? Not your favorite. What do you think the general public would say?
Pass. Something horrible. Pass.
90 Day Fiance.
Maniac Cop
Sopranos.
series.
Sopranos.
Sopranos
would be my
in
next
it?
one.
All right, so you ready?
I think HBO's
Yeah.
gonna dominate it.
This is top 5 according
Game
to
of
them.
Thrones.
Number 5, The Simpsons.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah.
It's
Really
not-
long.
it's
I haven't,
my
I haven't
jam,
laughed
but
at an
it's
episode of The
weird.
Simpsons in 15 years, but
Yeah, but it's still going for a reason.
The Simpsons jumped the shark a long time ago.
Still predicting the future, though.
That's
All right,
true.
what's the next one?
Number 4, and I disagree with its placement. I believe this is the greatest, most influential show of all time, bar none.
Sopranos.
The Twilight Zone.
Oh wow, that's solid. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It should be up there, but it's good. Yeah,
But it's good. It's good.
should be, it
Some
belongs up here.
episodes.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have expected it to be that high though.
no, I get it.
I would say it was so ahead of
What?
its time. It's crazy. You can still watch episodes and be mind blown from all the way back then.
They are just
literally-
remaking those episodes of modern shows.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shows that you watch. And
1000%.
you're like, that was on the Twilight Zone.
1000%. It's the most influential show of all time, Twilight Zone. I love it. Number 3,
What was-
ready?
Hold on. What was the way Rod Serling used to open the show?
Don't
I
attempt
submit
to
to you-
adjust your television set.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't adjust your television sets. You're now entering a whatever or something like that. Rod Serling is a cool ass mofo, by the way. Number 3, and Rob called it The Wire.
Never seen it.
The
Never
next
seen
two,
it, not
Game
one
of Thrones
episode.
and Breaking Bad, gotta be.
The season with the docs in the newspaper were terrible.
Never
It
seen
all tied together, man. The newspaper was really a deep cut, actually, to get into realize talking about how the media can create its own news and manipulate the news cycles and everything
I've
else.
been doing it this past week real heavily too.
It's that show is so good on so many levels, so nuanced. I mean, it's great. The fact that you're going to tell me now that means that Breaking Bad is ahead of it. That kind of confuses me.
in the special that that
Omar
Hannibal Buress released. All right, in like his first breakout special, or the first time I recognized him, he talked about how his dad just discovered the show The Wire. That was the first time that I had ever heard of the show The Wire. I have no clue what it is. I don't know who stars in it, but apparently it was a
I've
big
never
deal
seen
at
it.
some point. Never heard of it.
Heimdall,
Heimdall.
the Stringer Bell.
Stringer Bell.
Whatever
Is
you're
this
saying means nothing. It's Greek. What you just said.
No,
you
it's
might as
actually
well have
Norse.
said something in Sanskrit. Like I have no idea what that means.
A young Michael B. Jordan.
I know who that is.
Shout out to Hannibal Buress for exposing Bill Cosby too, by the way. Was that in the same special?
No, it was after that because he joked about how that made him famous. Again, I was way behind. Years later, whatever
Who
the
was it?
show was.
What's the name of the actor who played Stringer Bell?
Idris Elba.
Yeah, Idris Elba. There you go. And his,
I know that person too.
He's the guy from Zootopia.
I mean, the show was that show was written by a former Baltimore police officer and a former Baltimore newspaper columnist who have said that everything that you see in there is just, even as bad as some of it gets, is watered down from what actually goes on the streets. It was as real as they could make it for TV, even or for HBO, and even to the point where they were hiring gang members off the street and to make them actors and shit.
Is it
on the show.
streaming on HBO? Is it streaming there?
It
now?
was an HBO. Yeah, it's streaming. Available
it's
to
on
stream
Max.
because it was.
I'll
Yeah, I
check
need to
it out.
watch it too.
If
Never
it's
seen
top
it.
5, I'll check it out. I've never seen that.
Yeah,
I like my humble, honest opinion. I think it's phenomenal. I think it deserves its placement in the top 5. Nick, you said the doc thing and the newspaper. I thought those seasons were flawless. And then the school system, like it all tied togetger, dude.
Everything was so.
It
good.
was so multifaceted.
And
How many seasons is it?
Sheet.
I think it's 4 or 5.
5
Okay,
seasons.
so
Five
it's not
seasons.
100. I can actually
No,
watch.
it's
this.
5 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 5 seasons. It's dope.
Each season has a different focus. The
Mhm.
first season is the street level drug trafficking. The next season is
I'm gonna
how stuff
watch
gets
this
to
shit.
dogs, and then schooling, and there's politicians and how the drug money influences politics, and then the last season's the media.
Once I get through the D'Amelio show, I'm gonna turn that on.
And also, one of
the
the
TikTok
really things
show.
that I thought was interesting was the analysis they get into at one point where they're talking about how the cops are just doing stuff to juice their crime stats because the politicians want to be able to report some stats. So instead of doing things to actually take care of the problem, they're just going out and doing these stupid things to get numbers to make the politicians look good and stuff. I thought it's really deep.
Fantastic.
What number is that? That was
That was number
top
3.
5 or top 8 or top 10. I mean,
No, we did top 5. That was number 3. We're gonna get to 2 and 1 real quick. Austin says X-Files was great, but not better than the Twilight Zone. One more outburst like that, Durs, and I'll put you on timeout because Durs was saying the X-Files.
Those are that's regular for Durs to make outbursts. Just
Yeah,
check
you
him
might
and
as well
keep
just
on
put him in
moving.
timeout.
Check him
X-Files.
and keep on moving.
Yeah, X-Files would have been in my
Who on the
top 5
list?
as well, but
we're stuck.
there would not have been an X-Files without the Twilight Zone.
Does it have Doctor Who on the list?
Doctor Who is not on this list. It might be in the top 20. I didn't see. I just did the top 5. Number 2, Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
I just watched that this year. It was
So
phenomenal.
The Sopranos number 1. Like, I'm surprised Sopranos isn't in here.
I figured Game of Thrones or Sopranos
Black
was
and white.
one.
I think that final season of Game of Thrones was more detrimental than.
Oh, for sure. For
than,
sure.
Like, than you can really imagine. You know what I mean?
Oh,
The last
dude, for
episode of
sure.
The Sopranos had people talking and blown away that still talk about it today. That's a different story. But
People don't even talk about Game of
Is
Thrones
it
as being good anymore,
DJ, is
even
number
though it
one
was.
a comedy or is it a drama, or can you give us a genre for it?
The number 1?
Yeah.
It is a drama or
Sugar
comedy.
pancakes.
the fact that he had to think about it still makes me think it's Sopranos because that shit was mad funny at times.
Exactly. It's 100% Sopranos, which I disagree with the number 1 placement.
Yeah.
What would be better?
I think it's definitely worth the debate. I mean, that
100%.
show like changed
It-
like society while it was running. Like,
Yo, nobody would go out Sunday nights. Everybody would just be in the house watching that show.
It
It's
did.
a retirement community.
If nothing else, you could say that The Sopranos was what made the whole run of HBO shows that would come after it.
Yeah.
It set the table that people said, "Oh, damn, I can watch TV on HBO." It's just not the same 12 movies over and over again all
I
month.
would say Oz did that before The Sopranos because
Well, maybe.
definitely
Oz
started
true.
that.
That's true. But Sopranos really had a broader appeal
Oz was great.
than Oz did, I think.
I only saw one episode of Oz, and I was just like, "Yeah, I'm shutting this shit off, man."
Bro, Oz,
watched that.
Oz was
What is Oz? What is that?
It was
Oswald
the first
Penitentiary.
HBO breakout show like that where it's not just
Yeah.
TV, it's
It's
But
in
what's it
prison.
about? I remember that,
Prison.
but I don't know what it's
prison
about.
drama.
So it was about this
prison.
guy who works in a prison who had an experiment of making a micro prison inside of it and offering inmates special privileges, ability to come and go and move, and hope that it would help to reform them and re-assimilate them better later when their sentence is up. And it's all out insanity.
the
Wow,
level,
really?
the level of
Super penises, bro.
the backstabbing, literally and figuratively in that show was nuts.
No, it's funny. So I
Yeah,
only
you're not
I
in
really-
Kansas anymore.
I've seen like five episodes of not 5 episodes of 5 minutes of Oz. So I'm like, all right, let me just see what this is. So I put it on in the middle of the episode. So I see Method Man. I was like, oh shit, Method Man is in it. Lord Jamal from Brand Nubian. So I was like, let me whatever. And then I see Dylan from 90210. I was like, shit, Dylan is in this. And then the camera pans down in full frontal. I was like, no, Dylan, what the fuck?
It also has the J.K. Simmons, J. Jonah Jameson himself is one of the main characters through the whole thing. And
My boy Adebisi.
How does that hat stay on your head?
he was dope in Lost. I disagree. My personal number 1 favorite show of all time. I'll move Twilight Zone down to number 2. The Shield with Michael Chiklis, Vic Mackey.
That was a good one too.
My favorite show of all time.
Walton
FX
Goggins.
was-
Woo!
FX was crushing it for like a decade there.
And your wife's
Early
tastes
2000s.
like sweet butter. What's
I like
your
Justified. That was my.
What are the other? You should have done the top 10. What was number 6?
Hold on, I'm getting threatened over here. Yo,
Yeah,
number
You need
6.
to just like
You should've
read
given us
off
the
the
top
next 10
10.
quickly.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just read
That
it off. Let me
wasn't
find
enough.
it. Number 6, Maniac Cop series. All right, I'll start. Ready?
Number 7,
20.
Neighbors.
Yeah, I'll start at number 20. Number 20, Friday Night Lights. Never saw it, read the book.
Never seen it.
We don't need a comment. I just want to hear them all.
All right, my
Muppet
bad.
Show.
I'm sorry. I apologize for it. I'll be quiet.
19.
Oh, say the names. My bad. Number 19, Star Trek, the original series. I would comment, but Tyler doesn't want me to.
Have you seen that? Do you like it?
Number 18, Friends. Yo, you're lucky is the anniversary of the proclamation.
It is.
Whatever.
Happy anniversary. That proclamation.
Is it good?
You're lucky.
Like
Number 17, Twin Peaks.
somebody wanted
Number
an option.
16, Fleabag.
Fleabag.
What?
It's a
On
new
whatever.
show.
Number
It's on Prime or something. Have you
Prime,
guys
yeah.
seen it?
Number 15. No, number 15, The Walking Dead. Number 14, MASH, aka The Boring Show. Number 13, Saturday Night Live. Number 12,
Really?
In the Mix. No, number 12, The Leftovers, which was really good, super underrated.
Yeah,
Never seen that.
Number 11, Better Call Saul. Disagree.
Oh, that was
Really?
another good
Wow.
show. That was good.
Number 10, Mad Men. But if this movie came out today, it would be called Mad.
The problem with this list, I can tell, is it was written by people who are 30 years old.
1,000%.
Really?
Number
Matt
9.
wouldn't be on there though.
They have Google.
What's
Number
happening?
9, Succession. Number 8,
Yo.
Lost.
Succession was a great show too.
Fuck that show.
Never seen Succession.
Number 7, Game of Thrones. And number 6, Seinfeld.
Yeah.
The fact that
missed it. Was Lost on the
the
list?
Office isn't on there.
Yeah, that's
I
insane.
missed it. Was Lost on the list?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Number
number
8.
6.
Also number 8.
Yeah, Lost was fantastic. Like for where it was released, like I don't know, dude, it just hit different for me. I don't know. I watched that whole thing like with my brother, like when he was like in between going and coming back from military stuff and everything. And I don't know, that might be why it means so much to me, but I loved it. And like
No, I agree with
Really?
Tyler. The
That
Office
damn
should be
hatch.
on there.
that goddamn hatch.
I think The Office is the greatest sitcom of all time.
Oh,
What She-Hulk was.
Lost was a stupid show. Lost, the
Lost-
first couple of seasons were fantastic, but once they started throwing money at them, like once you have to throw money at people to stretch shit, that's a terrible idea.
I think the writer's strike hit that show, didn't it?
Yeah, and then Jack Shepard
the
started writing.
the writers wanted to kill it. It's the network who wanted to keep it going.
Mhm.
That was the first TV show that had me talking to the TV.
DJ, where you? Yeah, BuzzFeed. I got it on Reddit. That's what the kids use, right? Reddit. I got it on the Reddit Tumblr.
Rotten Tomatoes, top 20.
Some random motherfucker wrote this list. Has never seen half these shows.
Yeah. Boardwalk
There's an
Empire was
official list out.
fantastic.
Let me.
I love that show.
The last season of Boardwalk Empire was trash.
All I will say is this list and we will agree to disagree.
NBA top 75.
All right, you ready? You ready to make this big announcement?
There's a
Rob,
big
you gonna
announcement tonight.
That was a big announcement. I'm
already
gonna turn it over to Rob to talk some C3 goodness, dog.
Oh,
Just in case
gosh.
these people are living under a rock.
If you're living under a rock, Comics Curing Cancer is not a rock to be stuck under. It is a boulder with momentum moving forward at a vast pace, picking up steam. It's going to raise a mountain of dollars for the American Cancer Society. Yes, last year, guys, thanks to you guys, we did a phenomenal job. We raised $22,000 last year for American Cancer Society. We set our goal a little bit higher at $25,000, but right now we're already sitting at over $8,000. So, and now the next big piece before October 20th, 21st, and 22nd, when we do the big show itself, is of course DJ put it up. Bam! The exclusive variant, the work put in to get this done by Mr. DJ Links himself. Cover art donated by Matt Wilson. The book production being donated by the Comic Mint. These are available right now at djlinks.bigcartel.com. The books are $20 plus shipping and tax. And you can have this limited production to 250 production copies. So they're going to be limited, gone out the door. You get the advantage of, with this book, you can take it to Matt Wilson. You see him at any con. He's agreed to sign them for free. Our own community member, Justin Birch, has told us that he worked on the lettering as part of the group and that he'll also sign it for you if you want a Justin Birch signature. I mean, he didn't win a Ringo Award, so I mean, why would you? But just because he's only joking on it too. So there we go. Yeah, this is available right now. So congratulations, DJ, on getting this done for C3. And everybody, well, yeah, everybody, please, I hope that you'll consider picking up 5 or 6 copies for yourself, and give them out as Christmas gifts to your family. Let them know.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Rob Patrick. I'm super excited about that. And yeah, but we have to say the release date, this is for a pre-sale. So just to make that clear, this is for a pre-sale. Street date is around the first week of November. We'll get them in, and then I'll ship them out to everybody that purchases them. So yeah, go to that website and purchase.
Actually, we didn't even say that. I mean, heck, the story itself, guys. This is actually, if you really read the synopsis DJ has posted on the site, it actually sounds really interesting. Kind of a sci-fi slash horror a story that was written. It's written by one of the co-creators of X-23. So quite interesting sounding. It's potentially going to be, it's being billed as the largest independent release potentially ever, because the way that Scout, is it Scout? No, it's Vault, right?
Vault
on this. Yeah. The way that Vault is working with the comic book stores to get this out there, they're making it super easy for the comic stores to get large quantities of the A cover, but all the variants that are created are going to be at cost. And so ours is one of those out there. So it's going to be a big ordered book. Why not make sure your copy is one that's got a limited print run for all that spec value, maybe.
So then as of right now, as of the last time I spoke with my contact over at the Comic Mint, big shout out to the Comic Mint for donating the production cost of this book. This is the only variant that exists as of right now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Just ordered mine, DJ.
Awesome, Nick. That is phenomenal. Yeah.
Does it tell you how many are left? Like, can you look in real time? You don't have to look right now. I was just wondering.
Yeah. So that's why it's on this website. So it's on this website, djlinks.bigcartel.com. It tracks inventory. Like, it's an official business website. So full transparency, it's going to go there. The money is going to go to a business PayPal that I set up, still under my name. The money will coalesce for a bit. And then right before Comics Curing Cancer kicks off the weekend, I'll draw that money. Actually, no, I won't draw the money. I'll send the money from my personal account to that, and then I'll do the transfer for that money to go into my account. And that money will then be added to the total ticker of Comics Curing Cancer. But on the back end, I can see inventory, track inventory, and all that other stuff. So,
it's all being tracked on spreadsheet visible by Mark and I and everybody else, so we can see that DJ's not grifting.
Can you define coalesce, please?
Rob. I'm just using Rob. Rob said that
everything comes together
like butt cheeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going to stop sharing, and we're going to have to address this topic here. And then I'm going to make Tyler big for this, right? So, last year, you and Lee from Whack Comics said, if we hit 25K, you'll get the scar haircuts. And you did it. You held up your end of the bargain. And you look like a sexy motherfucker.
Yeah, somehow you pulled it off. But
you looked.
No longer was it called the Scar. It was called the Tyler.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard it all around town.
30K
here. It reached Augusta.
2023, 30K. Lee has agreed to wax his eyebrows. Do you agree to wax your eyebrows?
I have not signed up for this. I don't know if I'm down for that. And I don't think I would have set it at 30K either. Honestly, I think we're hitting 40.
Oh shit!
So I probably would have set it at like 40 minimum.
Lee's working the stretch goals. He's got it down for 30. He doesn't have to. He doesn't hide his behind glasses.
What are we at already?
We're at $0.
We're at negative
not
10,000.
at zero.
We started at 0 is the point.
No. But what are we at now?
On our way to our goal of 25K.
Stop being a pussy, Tyler.
You can draw them in later.
I mean, I thought you were
yours,
I thought
missed
you were like
that?
Australian.
Oh, it's great. I'll have to send you a picture.
Yeah.
I thought you were
all right.
Australian, Tyler, and you don't back down from a bet.
I see.
I
Lee
don't
has the
if I
balls of
make
that
it, but I have
operation.
not made it.
Would you like to make it? Would you like to make it here now?
I'm gonna think about it.
All right, that's fair.
Wow,
That's
fair enough. But to help us get us there, we did receive a really big donation today. Can I? Do you mind if I
fair.
show it?
Absolutely.
I got it right here in my hand. I went and grabbed it.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
So-
this will be available. C3, the auction
On Sunday during the auction. This blew me away. I was not expecting this to show up. We have a Batman Adventures 12 first appearance of Harley Quinn. It is exactly. It's not a reprint or anything else. It's I've triple checked.
Not off his wall.
It is clean as heck. It is right now as it sits conservatively, probably like a 9.2, 9.4 copy as it sits right now. It looks beautiful. I went and put it into Mylar and double boarded it and then put it into a top loader and it sealed it shut with the Comics Curing Cancer logo.
That just looks sexy the way you displayed it, Rob. It really does.
So
You know what?
that will be
I'm
available.
gonna start bidding on it right now. I got 200. What's up?
So yeah,
Selling it
we
tonight?
got there's golden age slabs that are showing up. I just got also today 3 pieces of original art from Chris Marinan, including 2 original comic book pages and a sketch. We just got a huge stack of sketch covers. You're going to see them posting to Comics Curing Cancer. So if you're not following at Comics Curing Cancer on Instagram, you should be, because that's where we're putting up pictures of a lot of the stuff as it comes in. We're trickling pictures up there so you can start to see some of these things before it gets there. And then, of course, in October, or for starting October, we're going to release we'll put out the schedule of all the shows, and then leading up to the actual event, we will have some preview shows where we'll sit down and go through some of these events, some of the stuff that's going to be there. So, start packing your money away now.
Awesome. And just because I had it handy, every single comic book will come with a COA. Why is it not focusing on me? Whatever. That's the COA. Comics Curing Cancer logo on the back. Sorry that it's not focusing. Every single one. So it's limited to 250 production copies. No individual numbers and stuff like that. It just says limited to 250 production copies.
You can write whatever number you want on it when you get it. That's the good thing.
100%. You can write 69 on it.
There are 250 number ones of 250.
There you go. Comics Curing Cancer is shaping up to be an amazing event, true definition of event, and it's. We're definitely doing 25K. That's light work.
Oh man, I sure hope we are.
40 easy.
If Tyler would commit to 30K waxing eyebrows, we might could hit 25.
Okay, so last year Nick committed to a tattoo, I believe.
Why are you talking about Nick right now?
No,
I'm
he's
gonna get
right.
I am still committed to a tattoo.
What does that mean?
It means he's going to commit to a time frame this year.
So you're gonna get a tattoo?
He'll get it by Comics Curing Cancer 2038.
It'll be on my body before the next C3.
He's getting gangsta tattooed around his ass.
Shit. I think I'd be more apt to committing to a tattoo with Nick. And somebody said a tramp stamp. I think I would be more willing to get a tramp stamp, like the C3 logo tramp stamp. So I guess I'll just say that right now. I'll get the C3 logo tramp stamp.
Okay,
at 40,
can we
40K.
hold on a second? Can we hold on a second? Because I want to. Spidey's
Mark the tape. Hold on, mark it.
113.40.
Nick's interrupted me.
Spidey is throwing out a lot of jabs. I want to know what Australia is going to do. I want to know what Spidey's going to do for C3. That's what I want to know. I want to know what he's going to do live on Spidey's Outback. What he's going to do.
Spidey's Outback's being preempted that week. We're actually taking it over.
Okay, so the week after,
It's the only show. It's the only show we've actually.
The week after, I want to know what's
Stop being a pussy, Nick. Stop being a pussy.
What are you going to do? How's Bob's your father? What are you going to do, Spotty? That's what I want to know.
False.
It looks like
I like how
Spidey just
everyone else is
disconnected. But,
pushing it to each other. Tyler
Listen.
passed the ball to Nick. Nick threw it at Spidey.
Yeah. So Tyler agreed to get a tattoo. Nick said he's gonna get a tattoo. Can we get like Tyler gets a lock and Nick gets a key?
No. All right.
I would do it.
I just said it.
How about the C3 logo with a key and I get mine with a lock? You want me to be the key? I figured you'd want the other
are
way.
you the key master?
What up, Black Crown Comics? I'll be on Black Crown Comics this Sunday to chat with him and kick it with him. I'm excited for that. You heard it here first. Tyler's gonna get the C3 tramp stamp if we hit 40K.
Nice.
I'll do it.
All right. Let's just wrap that up. Thank you, C3 stuff. Everybody, it is gonna be amazing. Let's give away some shit.
Give away some tattoo money because that shit is expensive.
So this is going to be for the chat. This is going to be a giveaway wheel item. I got some couple of facsimiles and a reprint. So I got this ROM Space Knight foil, number 1, pretty dope. Detective Comics number 58 reprint, first appearance of Penguin. These just dropped on Wednesday, I think.
Yep.
And then for Batman Day, Batman 608. This Jim Lee foil goodness, which Mark, I was wrong. For some reason, I read the thing wrong. I thought they were free.
Yeah.
That's because I don't walk around with my glasses when I'm out in the wild.
Yeah, no, that one was not free.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm an idiot. So we're gonna give that away. Let's do the sharing stuff, and it is going to be #Batman.
Batman.
#Batman.
Batman well?
BAG man.
Batman.
Not to be confused with Bateman.
First one in.
Batman.
I feel like we were playing musical chairs and I was supposed to be moving around or something.
Dr. Von Hoot said he'd get a tattoo at 50K.
Oh shit!
At 50K, I hope he would just tattoo his face makeup onto his face.
Of Tyler getting the tattoo.
He's gonna get a tattoo of Tyler getting a tattoo.
Don't you? Bet we might hit 50K. I hope you know that. I think we're hitting 40.
If we hit 60, I'll get a tattoo saying I hate tattoos.
40
say that out loud, DJ.
I will
No,
say
I'm just
40,
joking. I'm not
40
doing
is
No,
a...
He hasn't said it.
I think DJ committed to that, and I would be scared right
Because
now.
I got rope dope last year to say
Yeah, you said it, DJ.
My body is a temple. My body is a wonderland.
Okay, you done put
Well,
tacos
that
in
temple is going to
now?
hate tattoos for a long time.
There'll be some graffiti on the wall of that temple.
It was a temple until you had that first taco. Now
Oh no, that taco was the worst.
DJ Taco.
It says we only got 28 people. We got 45 watching. 28. Yo, shout out to. I don't understand how people smell the giveaway. That's insane.
I think that's a StreamYard's not picking them all up.
No, yeah, it's going up. So now we got 30 entered. It's going up very incrementally. Very incrementally.
Nick, do you know what you're getting? What tattoo you're getting?
Yep,
What?
it's gonna be a surprise.
It's been a year. We still don't know.
No, but you know what it is? I told DJ when we had dinner last year what I'm getting.
No, whoa. You said that very erotically.
C3 will be on my body.
Tramp stamp?
No.
I feel like that's embarrassing.
He's gonna get a tramp stamp of a turnstile.
Or
Push to
turnstile.
enter.
Tough crowd.
Turnstile, it says push to enter.
All right, there we go. Alan threw in two.
Oh, Alan.
Better not be about a beard. What do you say?
41K, beard gone.
He'll look
Why
like
does
a
everyone
different
think shaving
person.
their beard is an
Why did he have
MLB?
to up it
Alan,
to 41? I mean,
shave your head.
you could have kept
Yeah,
it
like at this
40.
point, the beard, that's like anticlimactic.
Everyone's like, "I'll shave my beard." Like, bro, people shave beards every day.
Like Cameron did with it. Yo, people shave beards every day, B.
I think that's a big deal to him.
All right. Everyone who's like going out there saying they want to shave their beard, don't shave your beard. We don't give a shit. Shave like mutton chops, where you got like the Fu Manchu or something. Do something fun.
That's what you. Oh, do the Wolverine.
Yeah, do the Wolverine or some shit. Like, look at Nick's facial hair. Just take out the gray. It would look great. It would come down and over
Take
the
out
top
the white.
lip.
Take out the white.
Yeah,
Leave
take
the
out
gray.
the white. Like, if he just had like a bridge going over his mouth, little bridge
Just
to
get the what do you call
German pencil brush.
Oh shit!
The
Oh
hit one?
gosh!
The actual-
Monetized.
That's the
you can't say the H word. Stop.
it?
Really?
Take it
You
easy.
just call him Dolph. You just have to get the Dolph mustache.
I didn't know you couldn't say it.
Oh,
It's
right.
just
There's
it's
other
the Ger-
people named that.
Get
It's
the
the
Charlie
German. It's the German toothbrush mustache.
Spidey says 10K and his mustache is gone.
Your mustache is gonna be gone tomorrow, pal.
Wait, he has a mustache?
Of course, I have a mustache, Mark. All right, so we're gonna draw for this in 3, 2. You are the most devious bastard in New York City.
Like, if we had the goal, like, Alan should shave his beard and mail it to Durs, and Durs has to, like, glue it on. Don't,
He has
don't
to peel off
shave
his
your beard.
skin.
Trade your beard. Trade your beard.
Hey!
Your mic.
Congrats, Black Crown. Hit me up with your address. I know you're
Like
in
a
the great.
chia pet.
You're in the Great North.
Chia.
All right, so we're gonna go straight into the next giveaway, which
I'm with
is
Esteban. If real quick, if all these people wanted to shave their beard instead of that, just everyone has to cosplay Rob until it grows back in. That way, there's just like a lot of Rob clones all over YouTube. You got to gel the mustache, leave just the goatee.
That would be
No,
amazing.
what we
Shave your
should
head.
do is we should have
Get a
everybody
Dodgers
shave,
jersey.
right. Everybody shave their beard and mail it to the person who says they'll wear it after a certain amount.
Exactly. Trade your beard. Don't shave your beard.
and in the process create the next coronavirus variant.
Definitely demonetized now.
Oh,
See,
I
they
said
all-
the C word. I said the C word. Ah!
They just want to shave their beard, mustache, so that way they can grow them back out in November for more.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
they're
Yeah, but I
shaving
like
it
the
one
idea of
day-
other
one day
people
before
wearing
No
it.
Shave November. Yeah, they're
I
really
like the
going
idea of
on
people
there.
wearing it.
Like cut your skin, like with a razor, with a tweezer, and just pull the whole skin off, and then you just like apply it and go. That's what
I
I'm
like
down
that.
for. Yeah, I'm down for that. All right, so we're gonna give away the links box because I'm not gonna be around next week. So just don't quit the link squad after this.
That'll be a mass
couple-
exodus.
Yeah, so the first thing we're going to give away is this card done by our very own Izzyverse. So he did this card. I just put it in here.
I thought
Did he
Izzy
have a
just
bigger
colored
piece
the
of
bottom of
paper?
the board real small.
No,
Yeah,
it's a card. I just put it in there. So it's like, wow.
Someone send Izzy some bigger paper.
Yeah.
So this Batman, I think this
Nice.
is 125 Jock Foil.
Should be 150.
It looks
One
like
in
150. Yeah.
And Action Comics number 405. 10 center is this? 25 center. My bad. 25 center. Awesome Superman cover right there.
Very different era.
Oh, like this. I'm Superman. Tales to Astonish number 86. Gorgeous 12 center.
Nice.
And then we got the big boy.
Say?
Huh?
What does your hoodie say?
My hoodie. It says WTO.
Oh, that would
W-
not have been my guess.
What you thought it said?
3 NTAQ.
Oh shit, that does look like a 3.
That says Emancipation Proclamation.
All right, so then we got these bad boys coming up, and these are in the Mylar and in the top loader. So you got Void
Banger!
Rivals right there.
God, I love that.
Fire. Ow, my hands. Oh my god. And then last but certainly not least, you got this bad boy, Transformers, the Ash Can from San Diego Comic-Con. That is fire. Literally these couple of things in excess of $250. I'll give this shit away, man. I'm going to go to my... Yeah, I literally Googled over here, latest proclamations. I'm not even...
What did he call you?
Latest proclamations. The Ethiopian National Dialogue Commission Establishment Proclamation, Definition of Powers and Duties of the Executive Organs Proclamation, Single Audit Proclamation.
The local city council made a proclamation because some Eagle Scout that it's his day.
Yeah,
It's Tommy Jones Day.
Those proclamations are whack.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
so
stick with my proclamation.
yeah, I think you got the best one. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Why
All
did
right.
you get a pick first?
That's a good thing. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle. All the names are here. Look, see. What the hell did I do? Right now they're in alphabetical order. All the names are there.
Yeah, you got
We're
my
gonna
government names there, son.
So that's the way it shows up in the thing, my dude. We're gonna shuffle.
A liar.
Tell me when to stop.
Next Tuesday.
Stop, Tyler.
Remy Q said stop. Good luck, everybody. This is a banger of a box. Good luck.
Mine, pandas, vets.
Sorry,
Came
bro.
up with Mrs. Lynx is her government name. Come on.
Panda.
Panda.
Congrats,
Almost.
Panda.
More free books for Panda.
Congrats, Panda. I have to put together next month's links box, but yeah, I got some good ideas for the next month's links box. But congrats, Panda.
Next box will be purchased completely by DJ Links from books that are available on C3.
Nah,
First Harley Quinn.
I'm gonna definitely be buying stuff, but not like anything that I'm going after is for moi. Moi. Yo, Remy.
Mhm.
You're a dipshit.
Are you calling moi a dipshit?
Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all ready to blow this taco stand?
Hey, take it easy.
Anything for a taco.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Suddenly, I'm not as interested in a taco as I was before.
What do you got coming up?
Tomorrow, only Slaps. We have Anachronic Comics. He'll be on the show. And of course, going on right now, it's the end, one final week, essentially, to the end of the month to enter. If you haven't entered to win the ASM 298, 299 that we're giving away on my channel for the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. Go to the pinned video on my channel and follow the directions.
That's true. You got to go to that one video, leave a comment, then go to another video, watch that, then go to a third video. It's the Rob Fat Stack scavenger hunt. I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
Rob, thank
you.
On, no,
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Anytime, brother. Anytime. What do you got going on? Pizza Rocket or Pizza Planet? Oops.
It's my old nickname, Pizza Rocket. So we're trying to raise money for C3, 39,000 or under. And it's going to be a good time. I know we've got 10 whack questions this week. Jim Mint was just on, so go check that out.
That was funny. Jim Mint does an amazing Mickey Mouse impersonation.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. I actually hit him up. I was like, yo, great Mickey Mouse.
I think Lady F was on this week.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Lady F. That's right.
Mark, what do you got going on?
Sunday night at Week 6.
Oh shit! I didn't expect you to.
I've like sat down and hit my mic before I even sat down. I had to go move the kids.
Oh, I was ready to sit here in silence.
Deep diving in at Weeks in on Ahsoka, which has been a blast. You got Comic Man Andy over there joining me and Paul and TM Nerdy every week, and I've been having a rotating guest on there as well. And it's been absolutely a blast. Can't wait to do that. We're talking about comic news and new comic reviews as well. You know, big game number 3 dropped this week, so there's like some shit going down in the Miller world that has to be unpacked. I can't wait to do that. So yeah, be sure to pop into that show. It's going to be a blast.
Awesome. Oh man, that Miller world big game. Damn, Huck.
That polar bear's in hell. Mark Miller's a savage.
Two Nerd Dads, Thursdays. We sent out the link. You guys want to hop on? You guys want to talk with me and Iggy? And maybe next Friday, since a lot of anniversaries are going on, maybe I'll host a show.
There you go. Nick said it. It has to be done now. You can't say
There's
maybe.
a lot of these same guys on the panel if they want to join.
I wouldn't let you down. If
If
told
I'm
you I would-
invited, I'll
I
show
would do
up.
it.
Yeah,
I remember one time Remy wasn't invited.
But if you invite me,
Remy
I'll be
for
there.
sure. Remy, Mark, Rob, if you want to come. DJ, if you're not doing anything on your anniversary, you want to come around.
I'll be clapping cheeks.
Once you find out she says not tonight, we'll see you.
I'll be clapping cheeks. I'm gonna walk in and be like, Maddie, my girl.
Not anybody nicknamed the Red Rocket.
Oh, shit.
Don't
I'll
call me
send you a
cheeks.
picture and ask if it's appropriate.
Remy Cordell. What do you?
Check out the channel. I think on Tuesday I'm going to release a video. Tonight is Angel and Maya's anniversary, so we're going to video everything that we do after in the mix. We're going to go out on the town and have a good time. And
Is that we on your
I'll show
OnlyFans?
everybody- I'll show what we do out on the town for our anniversary tonight.
DVH, are you on a bender? He's pushing
He
35
works,
hours.
he works overnight and such, so. And then he stays up to watch some of our stuff and spend time with his family.
DVH is a legend. Hey, Comic Vet. What's up, dogs?
In the
Comic
house.
Vet. Remy, man. It was Angel's birthday recently too, right? What do you guys do for her birthday?
Tuesday,
She turned 21 again.
31. Again.
Happy
I-
birthday, Miss Angel.
Happy birthday, Andrew. What do I got going on? This Sunday, I'll be on Black Crown Comics channel, so make sure you check that out on the replay or be there live. I'm excited to go over there. That's pretty much it. Tomorrow, I'm actually recording I'm going to try to knock out a bunch of videos tomorrow, and I'm going to say, you know what? F that. I'm not changing my shirt. I'm not going to do that whole, let me record 2 videos and then change my shirt in between to make it look like another day. F
I
that.
stopped caring as well.
Yeah, I'm just like,
You're the only one that would notice anyway. Why?
What I did last time, I was just like, all right, white t-shirt, blah, blah. Oh, a hat. Completely different person.
Can't even recognize him.
Yeah,
I
look,
changed my headphones out.
You want your Jeffrey Dahmer glasses for one of them?
I just want to watch TV. All right, love you guys. Chat, peace out. We are going to leave you with, what are we going to leave them with?
We haven't seen any balloons today.
in the house.
Yeah, we could do that.
G-A-Y. G-A-I.
Peace out, y'all.
So look, I don't begrudge anybody who wants to eat it, whatnot, but no, I like
Meat.
I like meat. I like meat. I said it. There you go. Clip that. I know it's going to get clipped, and somebody's going to frickin' use it, and I'm going to be showing up all over the place saying, I like meat.
Why? God damn it. No.
The infamous Illuminati.